And my friend's like, why y'all by yourself? And I gotta come up with excuses on why we by ourselves, because he don't want to be social. Welcome back, Take Oners. He is Jay.
And she's Lee.
And we are Jay and Lee Takes On.
In this video, you be the judge. Okay, we went to this little 4th of July cookout with her friend. All right, you decide if I'm introverted or if she's ridiculous.
Y'all let us know in the comments. Y'all, we're heading to a pool party. And I'm super excited. But first, we gotta go pick up some drinks, because in my opinion, when you get invited to a party, you should always bring something with you, especially if that party is going to provide drinks and food and, you know, entertainment and all that, because the host is paying for stuff. So in my opinion, it's very, very proper to bring something. Now, you can ask the host what they want you to bring, or you can just always default to liquor. Liquor is always wanted. So we're gonna go to the store and get some drinks. And speaking of proper etiquette for parties, Bae, would you like to share a awesome story time about proper etiquette?
No.
So tell your story now.
Nope.
Do you want me to tell it for you?
Put in.
Jay was going to a party in college, I believe. This is before I knew him and before I taught him proper etiquettes for parties. Were you bringing the drink to the thing halfway, or will you take me back?
No, I was going to.
Do what?
I had a bottle of Hennessy, and there was about half of it left, and I was gonna bring it.
From your house?
From my house.
You was gonna bring a half a bottle of Hennessy from your house to the party.
It was like the
big bottle of Hennessy.
Yeah, the big.
It was a half of it.
Yeah, it was halfway left. There's a lot of Hennessy
at your house, and you said, "Let me just go ahead and take this to the party."
It's like apparently, you're not supposed to bring stuff that's open. I didn't know, and everybody took great pleasure in ridiculing me and telling me that's not proper etiquette to be bringing up. I did not know that.
You know, everybody learns when they learn. But people, if you did not know,
I don't be going to parties like that, because partying is not my thing.
It's not his thing. So I'm super proud of him that we're going to this pool party, because it's not his thing. He's the introvert in this situation. I'm a social butterfly. I love to go out and mingle with people, but only, you know, I was gonna say only if it's people that I know, but honestly, I can go somewhere by myself and have a good time. He only likes to have a good time with people he knows.
Yeah.
So I'm super proud of him. I'm super excited. This is the first time that we're going out, and it's not his family or his friends. So I'm happy. But
or your family.
Or my family. We never been out with my friends or people that I know besides family. But back to what I was saying. These speed bumps are something serious. But
it's on the events that we've done, people you know.
Yeah, we done events and stuff like that. But this is the first time we've been on the social events that we're not being paid to do.
You had to
go home. Go home. I like you going home. You go to the store by your house. That package store. So back to what I was saying. Proper etiquette. You do not bring opened liquor bottles to a party. You also don't take the liquor back home that you brought to the party. I don't care if no one touched the liquor. You do not take liquor and bring it back.
I don't even drink, so.
More proper etiquette to come.
I don't even drink, so I don't be knowing these rules.
Alright, y'all, so I ended up calling her because I didn't know what the hell was a wine cooler. And she said to get some Coronas instead, and a case of water. So we're gonna go ahead and get a case of water, and yeah, we should be good. We should be on the road. We made it.
Show was brought about this. She was talking about bringing stuff, so we brought the Corona and a stamp of water.
Because we're great guests.
Nothing's open to pre-use. Those who want
Everything is signed, sealed, and delivered. But yeah, so we had the pool party. I'm not gonna record other people because you know it's a little rude. They not part of this channel, so I don't want to record no kids and nobody else that's not comfortable being on the camera. So we're not really gonna show y'all too much, but we're gonna include a little bit. You get in the pool?
Yeah, let's zip it out.
All right.
Lord have mercy, I come to this thing for you, and this is how you repay me.
Babes, what did you think about the pool party?
This thing saying? Okay, did we turn there? Let's turn it pretty dry. Oh no, that's a cul-de-sac.
It's cold.
Oh yeah, turn it off. Roll your window down.
I don't need all that.
Cause we're still kind of wet. I'm still kind of wet.
Oh, are you?
My legs.
You're still kind of wet.
Yeah. Being in the pool.
Oh, you was in the pool?
Yeah. My feet couldn't even touch the bottom. That's how deep it was.
Oh, wow.
No.
You was in the pool. What you said about that man about his foot?
If you told anybody who would listen that he hurt his foot and got 10 stitches on the inside and 12 stitches on the outside.
How he hurt his foot, man?
He was cleaning his shower, and when he went up to second check his work, he slipped and flew back, and he thought he was worried about hitting his head. There's a lot of donkeys over there. He was worried about hitting his head, and so he guarded his head, but he kicked up with his foot and kicked the spigot and cut his foot open, wide open on it.
Cut it wide open, huh?
That's what he said.
And how many times we heard that story?
I heard that story about 12 times.
Within about 20 minutes.
He told anybody who would listen. He was a trooper.
Y'all, he was a man just telling his little story, but he was being an extrovert. The man was. I was being an introvert. Him was being nothing but a blob.
I was being extroverted.
It was men talking about cigars, talking about a little basketball. But he don't watch basketball, so he can't join that conversation. All he could talk about was the man hurting his foot, and all he was like was, wow. Don't y'all hate when you gotta be fake interested?
I brought up the game spoons. I was talking about different games.
He did. I will give you that.
To play.
You did mention some games.
I was talking about stuff, and he was talking about cigars. I don't smoke. I don't drink, so there's nothing for me to add to that conversation. And they was talking about basketball. I don't watch it, so there's nothing. I don't know what they're talking about.
Me and my friend, so I know the girl from the pool party because we were both teachers at the same school.
She only knew one person there.
I knew two people.
So she knew the
lady
wife and her husband, but they were
because I worked
inside.
with both of them and they was working.
Because
the
she
whole
used
time.
to work with them. But this is what she do, y'all. They not even friends, right? So like me, when I go places, when I hang out with my friends, we're actually friends. So we actually talk about stuff and hang out and stuff, and we all know each other. She just be going to stuff that people just invite her to, that she kind of knows somebody a little bit, but she don't even know them. Like, they never even hung out outside of work. They're not friends. They just
How
know
you
each
supposed
other.
to get to know people if you don't go nowhere?
No, you knew her from years ago. This is another thing.
I spent every day with her.
She only knew her from teaching, and she stopped teaching 2 years ago. So she hadn't even seen this person for 2 years.
And we was playing catch up, and I was enjoying the catch up.
See, so this is the type of stuff she do, then she try to make it seem like I'm just introverted. No, when you go places to a place full of just strangers and you don't even know nobody.
People. Why you think that man told us about his foot? Because he wanted to talk to people and get to know people.
Even get to know. Versus what I do, I go places where I know people and we all know each other intimately, so we laugh and play games and reminisce and joke and do all kinds of stuff. As opposed to just being strangers, don't nobody even know nobody. That's crazy. She ain't seen this woman in 2 years.
You get to know people.
She ain't seen this woman in 2 years.
It was another guy at the table. He was there with his son, and he was, you know,
prior to that,
making jokes, and we was making jokes, and he was just sitting there looking crazy.
Listen, this is how crazy this foolishness she be doing is. They only know each other because they talk together briefly. They only talk together for
we talked together for 8 months, and she was the math teacher, and I was a social studies teacher of the same team. So I was with her every single day.
No, but while they talk together for that little time, they never hung out outside of school. They're not friends. They just talk together. That's it.
I was with her every day.
And then that's working. That don't count. That's not friendship. That's work. So they was work friends. I wouldn't call it friends. They was just co-workers. Never hung out outside of work. Then you haven't seen this person in over 2 years, and out the blue you want to come invite me to something that they doing or whatever. Y'all not even friends for you to even want to go.
I was able to talk to everybody there.
I spoke to everybody there too.
No, he
didn't.
He didn't carry no conversation.
He wanted me to talk to these people like I know them. I don't know these people. I don't know these people.
Act like you know them.
I don't know these people.
You
want me to talk to these strangers like I don't know them.
I don't talk to the lady mama.
Life.
I know the mama whole health story because I talked to her.
Because old people tell all their business. I talk to them same people the same amount. I be cordial and stuff, but I don't know these people. She don't know these people.
I could talk to the fly on the wall if they talk bad.
That's how I know. That's the story about his foot.
He answered questions with a period. I answered questions with a ... as a continuation to keep talking. He just deads everything, or he don't join nothing.
She be on the foolishness. See, this is what I see.
It was plenty of men there that he could talk to.
I don't have these problems when I hang out with kids. No, all the men there
I talked to the men. I talked to the women. I talked to the children.
All the men there had babies that they were attending to.
Not the man with his foot.
They had babies.
He had a teenager, the man with his foot.
And the man with his foot there, he had his children there. He was watching them in the pool. All the other men got kids.
He had a grown child.
They was over there comparing their babies together. I don't have babies to talk about and compare.
All you gotta say was, "Oh, I'm glad I ain't got one of those." The man, it was a man with a baby. He was making conversation. He was like, "Ooh, y'all want one of these kids? You know, for free?"
And I said no.
And he said no with a period instead of just making a joke out of it.
I'm not doing all that nonsense and that rigmarole. It was nice for them. It was really nice for the kids. The woman had a beautiful home. They had a beautiful home. And all the kids had a lot of fun.
If we would have waited like 1 more hour, we probably could have ran some spades and played some games and watched some fireworks. But he want to leave.
We ain't talking about nothing. We ain't doing nothing.
He ain't getting the pool at all.
I
bought him some new swim trunks just to look cute.
I bought them.
I paid an extra $5 on it. You gave me $12. They was $20.99.
You picked that pair. I ain't tell you to pick that pair. I didn't know what pair you was gonna pick because I saw some.
Don't know swim trunks cost $12.
I saw some for $10.
You wouldn't be able to fit those for kids.
I don't know who those for. That's $10 though.
They weren't as nice as yours. They'll been up your thighs.
Perhaps.
He didn't get in the water at all. I don't know how to swim, and I was in 9 feet deep water because I wanted to do something social and fun, and I got in 9 feet.
And she was holding on to my legs.
For a few seconds. I didn't have to hold on to his legs. I wanted to hold on to his legs to make him feel included. I could have swam off and been with the kids and played volleyball with them.
You should have.
And he would have been sitting in the corner looking crazy. But no,
he was
sitting crazy. I was sitting in the corner looking crazy with him, and my friend's like, "Why y'all by yourself?" And I gotta come up with excuses on why we by ourselves, because he don't want to be social.
No, I be talking to people, and I told her to go ahead and go. I told her several times, go talk to them people.
What I look like
amongst them people.
Going playing with other people and talking to other people without him.
She not going to go talk to nobody.
And he looking crazy with his big old eyes.
Ain't nobody looking crazy. I be over there chilling. I be eating my food. I be sipping on my soda. I was sipping on Sprite.
He drank 3 cans of sodas because he wanted something to do while everybody else was talking. He needed something to do instead of talking with everybody.
People knew each other for years, their whole life.
You don't know none of them, and you don't know how they know each other.
I do know.
I talked to so many people.
Each other. And he was like, this was so fun last year and blah, blah. I missed you last year, man. It's been so long since I seen you, man. I watched your kids. Your kids done grown, shot all up. They all knew each other for years and years and years. And she hasn't even seen this woman in over 2 years.
That's why I don't go out nowhere.
She hadn't even seen this woman in over 2 years. And before that, had never even hung out with her before.
I know her, and I know her husband.
That's crazy. I don't even understand what people do. I would never do
spoke to
that.
them every single day for 8 months.
Y'all imagine y'all got a co-worker that y'all work with for 8 months, and y'all never hung out outside of that.
But we
and
were
then y'all
friends
haven't seen
in the
each
school.
other. Then y'all haven't seen each other for over 2 years, and then they just invite you to something, and then you want to go and want to act like y'all have known each other all your life. No.
He tells me to find sensible people, like couples, and people that's doing good in life, and when I do it, he don't want to hang out with them, but he want me to hang out with his friends and with his family all the time.
It was nothing because we do stuff with my family.
He made it
we
nothing.
do stuff. Listen,
I done said they can invite us to game night because he likes games, and so now we might get invited to game night, and now we might have fun.
No, see, she's searching for these friends. I got friends. And I got people that I enjoy doing stuff with.
He don't like my friends, so I don't hang out with them because he don't like them.
Because you don't have no friends.
I have friends. You don't like my friends.
You don't have. She calling this lady her friend. She ain't even seen this lady in over 2 years. It's crazy. Ain't no friend. Y'all ain't even seen it. Y'all ain't never hung out outside of work and ain't seen her in over 2 years. Talking about she's not your friend. You just be talking crazy. See, when I have her do stuff, it's planned out. We playing games, we interactive, we doing an activity, we doing something. We just going there, just sitting up, just looking at these.
We was at a pool. The activity was the pool, and then it's 4th of July, and they have a whole row of firecrackers, and he ready to go before the firecrackers, making us look crazy.
I trying to pop no firecrackers with no strangers.
Who leaves before the firecrackers?
Ain't trying to pop no firecrackers with no strangers, sitting up there for another 2 hours, just looking crazy. For what? I'm a grown man. Them fireworks is for them little kids. And that's fun for them. I don't even know nobody there. I ain't got no kids. They all there with their kids. They in the back of their mind, they're like, why are these people here with no kids?
Didn't nobody say that.
Kids. That's what they thinking. They're like, we all got these little
it was plenty of grown people there without kids.
With their kids.
Or with teenage kids.
No, all of them were there with kids. We the only people there ain't had no kids. And we don't know nobody. So it's like, why are these people who ain't got no kids and don't know nobody, why are they even here?
I was having a good time.
It's weird.
When I left and I was mingling with all the women, I was talking and I was having a good time. But then I had to come back to the table because he was by himself, or he wasn't talking about it, and he was being introverted.
No, you just be throwing these weird situations.
I'll never get out the house unless I'm with his family or my family.
And we do fun things with our family.
I want friends.
We just did, spoiler alert, well, go see our video about the Lost Sea Adventure if you haven't already. See, we do actual activities. I'm not going there to sit up and just look at strangers in their face. For what?
And talk.
That's crazy. Want to sit up there and look at strangers in their face and talk about nothing. That's retarded. Now, she talking about introverted. Day before yesterday, was with my friend, and me.
I don't hang out with them. Maybe maybe if I hung out with your friends, I won't be so lonely and want friends. His friends got wives that I could talk to, but he don't want to mix and mingle people.
We do mix and mingle. We hang out with my family, and we used to hang out with my other friend.
Years ago.
Friend goes to me, and then
his friend goes to him.
And
what we not gonna do is beg friends to be friends. What we not gonna do is do that. We're gonna do one text. We might do one follow-up text. But if you don't text back, then okay, we ain't never gotta talk again. But anyway.
That's beside the point. But no, we be doing stuff and we be going out. We just came back from the Lost Sea World. I was hanging out with them. We was all hanging out. We were playing games. I play games everywhere.
With his parents.
Listen. She's trying to make it sound like I'm antisocial.
Parents.
No, I'm the reason that her family be playing games. I be playing games with her family. I'll be playing games with her family. I don't even like my family playing like games. And she trying to lie to y'all, talking about I'm introverted. I got her family playing taboo. I got her family playing games.
I want friends. I don't want family.
I got her family doing stuff.
I don't care.
So it's a lie when she tries to sit up here and make it seem like I'm just introverted. I don't want family. He only want to hang out when it's my family, not friends. And I want friends that are my age. Family even do stuff because I got them playing games. That's me. That was all me. And she trying to sit up and pretend like
me and my family is not close knitted like that, and we don't care about playing no games.
Well, I'm the reason her family even does interact.
We don't care
like games.
to do that stuff.
So she trying to make it sound like I'm not playing
doing
with
that
nobody.
with them.
I'm not talking to nobody, and that's a lie. But she be trying to get me to talk to strangers.
Because he barely want to be with my family.
No, we be doing stuff with your family, and I always tell you you can invite Deidre to do stuff. I invited her sister to game night. Her sister flaked. So she be sitting up trying to lie to y'all, and it don't even be the truth.
What about the friends? What about your friends?
Because this is what she do. I just told y'all. She be using the word friend incorrectly, and it's not her friends.
Everybody's my friend.
She be using the word friend incorrect. She had just meet somebody and talking about I made a new friend. You don't have no friend. You don't even know this person. The people I deal with, I've known them for years upon years. We talk all the time. We hang out regularly. We know stuff about each other. We got inside jokes. That's a friend. Not somebody I ain't seen in over 2 years.
I got plenty of inside jokes.
And never hung out with outside of work. That's not a friend.
Me and the girl that invited me, we was talking about being a teacher.
They never hung out outside of work.
He could comment on being a teacher because he was a teacher.
They never
he know what it's like being a teacher. And that was a perfect opportunity.
And she keep calling her a friend. That's not a friend. They never hung out outside of work. That's not a friend. That's a co-worker. It's not a friend. And you have not seen her in over 2 years. You know why? Because you're not friends.
There was plenty of opportunities for him to have great conversations with people in the network. The man with his foot got a high-powered job. He might need him one day in the future. Who knows? But no, you want to be antisocial. You not network and make friends. You make friends.
I got friends.
I want friends. I don't have no friends.
See? And there it is. See,
it's because of
you don't have no friends. It ain't because I got friends.
Because he won't let me make the friends that I want to make. I want ratchet friends. I want friends with
and
issues.
That's what it is. I don't condone none of the ratchetness and the foolishness, and I don't be a part of none of the ratchetness and foolishness.
It ain't my fault. Everybody around here is single.
Got no drama. Though none of my friends got no foolishness going on. Though none of my friends.
His friends are questionable.
It ain't got none of that. Ain't none of my friends and none of that. None of that nonsense. It don't be no drama. I done know my friends for years.
I chose a nice married couple that I've known for years because I've known them for years.
No.
I've known them for years.
You don't know them.
I've known them.
You've known of them.
We're Facebook friends.
That's not.
We comment and we like each other's stuff.
Somebody.
And I've known her and I spent every day with her for 8 months.
Y'all were co-workers.
She was my savior with them bad children.
Co-workers.
She was my savior. We talked every single day.
No.
We had our own inside jokes.
That's a co-worker.
And then
y'all were co-workers.
By default, I started getting to know her husband because they would be with each other.
That's a co-worker.
So now I know him.
Y'all all work together. Y'all all taught at the school.
They was very happy to see me.
Co-workers. That's a co-worker.
We gave great big hugs because we have friendly vibes.
Co-worker.
I wouldn't go to any co-worker's house.
Co-workers.
I wouldn't go to anyone's.
Y'all were co-workers and y'all haven't seen each other outside of 2 years. See, That's the problem. It's the foolishness. It's the pure foolishness.
Stop by my mailbox.
That you be wanting to just, we can play some tennis.
I ain't playing no tennis with you.
Because it's light out.
I'm not playing
I'm ready to go.
I'm not playing no tennis with you.
Just because you don't want to exercise.
I exercise because I was in the pool. Now, maybe if you was in the pool, you would feel tired and exercise out. And being in the pool ain't got nothing to do with nobody. So why you go to a pool
The
party?
kids threw up in that pool.
They threw up in the pool an hour after I've been in the pool. I was in the pool for a whole hour.
No. Kids threw up in it. No.
I was in the pool for a whole hour. And then after I decided to get out the pool to get a snack, that's when they threw up. Because I decided to get out of the pool because I was no longer amused by being in the pool by myself. Because he didn't want to be with the kids and I didn't want to get splashed. So I was in the pool by myself.
No, I want to be in a pool with a bunch of kids.
Stop my mailbox.
It was for them kids to have fun, and that's good for them to have fun.
All the adults had on bathing suits.
All the adults had their children with them in the pool.
I'm done with this conversation.